Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to my Age of Wonders Planetfall campaign series, in which I'm playing the campaign Remnants of the Star Union. Last time, we continued working our way through the mission Leave-6, and just to remind everybody, we're playing as Jack Gelder, the Vanguard leader, and we have the Voidtech specialization. And of course, we came out of cryosleep 200 years later, and we're on the planet Leave-6 to find lots has changed. We've encountered some Vanguard leaders who are still on the planet, although they kind of are members of sort of disparate factions. And you can see here that we've actually solidified an alliance with Hai Yang, and we're in the process here of working on an alliance with Michael Valentine, who currently we're in a defensive pact with, so we're getting closer. And I think we are a couple of turns away here. Let's just see. Yeah, we're 3 turns away from proposing the alliance, but we're doing really well in that regard. And then the only other one that we have to kind of figure out what to do, is with this syndicate leader who really doesn't like us very much. And so I think we're probably going to have to fight her or figure something else out. And we do have a potential avenue of dealing with her in the form of some intel that we're hopefully going to receive from this syndicate agent who is a member of a rival house. So we'll have to figure out if that's going to, amount to anything really, or if that's just kind of a dead end. But in any case, before we dive into the episode, I did just want to give a couple of quick shout-outs to a few individuals who left some fantastic comments on the previous episode. The first of those comments is from Lance Fair. Lance pointed out that I've been kind of avoiding clearing out structures that have any members of the Paragon faction guarding them because I don't want to fight them and end up, hurting my relationship. But what I can do, and this is something Lance is pointing out, is that I'm just trying to... So this is an example here, although I wouldn't clear this one given that it's in the same area as this dwelling. But if I wanted to clear this out without actually angering the Paragon faction, you can see here there's a negotiate option for 19 influence. So what I can do is I can move a unit next to the area and then negotiate the unit to withdraw and basically run away, and it won't influence, or I should say, it won't impact my relationship negatively with that faction. It'll just cost me some influence. So excellent point there from Lance. I'll keep that in mind moving forward. Lance also pointed out that mods are extremely important in Age of Wonders Planetfall, and that's something I'm rapidly learning. But to that end also, I should probably start researching, not just focusing on getting better units, but also getting better mods. So that's something I kind of need to focus on as well. And then in addition, Cosmite, which is the resource that and Lance made a good point here, I inaccurately compared it to mana in Age of Wonders 3. Cosmite is actually far more valuable in many ways, and that's because you require it in order to mod your units and also to produce many of the endgame more elite units, especially ones that you've modded. And so fighting over a supply of Cosmite becomes an extremely important part of the game. And that's something that Lance pointed out very, very well in his comments. So I really appreciate that because, again, I think I had sort of undersold just how important Cosmite is. So thank you to Lance for that one. Lance also pointed out that, and this is something that I feel kind of silly about from last episode, but I had gotten into a situation with Jack, and I believe Jack is over here, yeah, where I was in a situation, I think it was kind of over this way, right here, and I was trying to cross this river, and I hadn't researched the ability to, at least as far as I thought, cross rivers. Turns out, you can cross rivers without having researched any upgrades. It's just that it takes a lot of movement. You basically have to stand right next to it and then spend a whole turn crossing over. But of course I didn't realize that, so I turned Jack around and went a different way. It ended up working out because I needed Jack to go here anyway to finish this quest. But really good point there from Lance that you can cross rivers without research. It just is going to cost a lot more. So again, I'm learning as I go. So this was a good learning experience for me. The next comments here are from Albtrom. Albtrom also pointed out that I can cross the river without research. It's just very costly. So good eyes there, Albtrom. Albtrom also pointed out that when I'm queuing up research, I can actually press and hold shift to queue up multiple research choices, which is a great thing. I didn't realize that. So that's a good tip that I can use going forward. Albtrom also pointed out that he did some digging on this one to kind of find out how this all works. But what he was able to find is that I can actually pick a tech selection that's down the line, so not the immediate thing I have to research, but pick 1, 2, or 3 of of unresearched options down the line, and it will automatically queue up all of the things I need to get that one. So great idea if there's something that I'm absolutely dead set on getting and I know I don't want to deviate in the meantime. So big thank you to Albtron for those kind of quality of life things that I'm going to try to exploit going forward. Also here a comment from Thomas Hazelwood. Thomas pointed out that this game has been relatively quiet in regards to roaming units and things like that. And Thomas makes a great point. I think because this is the first mission of the first campaign, I think it's meant to kind of ease you in a little bit. And I mean, as you guys can tell, I clearly need it because I'm still learning and I've made some, kind of blundery mistakes. But, again, I'm learning as I go. You guys have been great with the fantastic comments. And I feel like I'm already getting a lot better just having kind of gone through the, the painful growing phase of getting back into the game. So, to Thomas's point, absolutely, I suspect that as I move forward in the campaign, the missions will kind of ratchet up in difficulty. I think I recall when I selected the mission, there was sort of a difficulty star rating, and this one was low. So I imagine that even, again, I am playing on the hardest difficulty possible, but I suspect that the missions moving forward are going to just increase in difficulty. So don't worry, I'll probably get my butt kicked pretty good in the next one, I'm sure. All right. Big thank you to everybody, as I said, for the fantastic comments, the excellent advice, and again, it's been extremely valuable for me in terms of getting me up to speed with Planetfall and kind of improving my performance going forward, so thank you very much. All right, let's get started here, and as you can see, my soon-to-be, hopefully, ally, Michael, has declared war on Cena, so again, she's the Syndicate leader, so we're probably going to have to do so as well. Again, we're going to find out here what this particular Syndicate agent is going to offer us in terms of intel or whatever it might be. The only thing we still have to do is we have to protect the Syndicate agent from the assassins that are chasing him. So once we do that, we should get the information, I think. And then we can decide at that point whether we want to try and go to war, or maybe that will give us a somewhat diplomatic option. We also need to go here and find Ilya 5, so we're going to send a troop up there to do that. We also have an army here that is guarding our colonizer, and we're moving that over to position it near the Promethean base, and that's because we need to capture this base, so we'll probably put our colonizer maybe on the nuclear wasteland or something like that, and that's going to hopefully allow us to get a hold of this Molten Earth arsenal. The only caveat is, of course, our allies here have some cities in the vicinity, so we'll have to be very careful about where we put it. But we'll figure that out. In any case, we do need to use Jack to clear it out. In any case, so let's see here. We've got this stack, and I think we're going to continue to. I was kind of retreating them back because I was actually going to group them up with my new hero Cecilia, and Cecilia Starbound here. And she does have a Vanguard laser tank, which is going to be a lot of fun to use, I suspect. So what we're going to do is we're going to just retreat back slightly, group up our stack here. And that's going to do it for our turn. So we will end it there. Just want to double check. Yeah, we could throw up a monitor, but again, that's not really needed. We don't have any doctrines pending, so we do have our active doctrine here. But I think what we'll do is we will end our turn. Okay. Dayu Yang is dead. They found her night camp harried and with her charred remains still smoldering with the embers of Pyre X fire. Damn it. She even told me herself she felt being watched. I cannot believe that this could happen under my command, but I swear I'm going to find whoever did this and make them pay for their crime. In the meantime, I have the sad duty to mourn for a lost officer and friend. I remember Dayu Yang on her first assignment. She found a broken owl unit behind enemy lines. She fixed it, even though my chief engineer told her it was damaged beyond repair. Took her 3 days, but she did it just to prove him wrong. Dayu Yang fixed things, even when they appeared irreparably broken. Not just robots, but people. I always considered her to be the adhesive, bonding composite that held together my crew. Worst of all, we weren't even able to retrieve her body. All we have to honor her memory is a charred piece of her hat, and the pain. Bleep, beep, bleep. The robot runs aimlessly into a wall, then stops and rotates its head a full 360 degrees. I know it isn't easy, Tapples. Sit down here with me and pass a moment in quiet and peace to honor the memory of our friend. So isn't that interesting? I guess that reminds me, a few turns back, as was pointed out there, my hero, Dayu Yang, had pointed out that she felt like she was being watched. So I wonder who did that. I suspect maybe the Syndicate, but we'll have to find out. So she's, I guess, been killed, which is not good. Although, the fact that they didn't find a body makes me a little bit skeptical of that. However, I'm going to take their word for it. But this is kind of unfortunate because she was leading a stack here, and now it's a little bit underpowered. That said, I think we can probably still manage this battle, so let's do it. All right, let's see what we're up against here. So we've got Hopperhound Blade Maw, and then a pair of Liquid Magma. Actually, 3 Liquid Magma. Okay, so we want to watch out for the flame attacks here. That's going to be kind of nasty. Flame Jet right in front can kind of hit an area in front of them, so we have to make sure we don't group up if they're getting close to us. Now, thankfully, we do have our Engineer. And I think what we're going to do with the Engineer is we're going to throw down our turret right here, throw it into Overwatch, and then let them come to us, which I suspect they're going to do. So we will park our troopers there. Same with these troopers. I think what we'll do with Tapples is we'll actually move him back, perhaps. We might want to use our Blur Cloud on one of our troops. We'll throw it on here. Obscured for 2 turns. Whether that ends up being valuable or not, we'll have to see, but... And then we'll go like this. And our Assault Bike can kind of just hang out like that. Now, let's see what happens. Okay, excellent. Ooh, we missed a lot of shots there, but we did do some damage to the Hopperhound. So now, let's see if we can hammer this home and get a finish here. Okay. Oh, we missed a couple shots. We did do some pretty good damage, however. So then I'm hoping we can get the finish. Yeah, it'd be better to get a little closer and do some higher damage. Let's see, can we go over here maybe? Yeah, there we go. Excellent. There's the kill. That's what we needed. So instead of attacking, I think we're just going to use our Overwatch. As they move in, we'll get to hit them more. These guys over here could throw a grenade, maybe. Nah, they have to get a little closer. I think instead we will do some Overwatch as well. And then what we'll do with our Engineers is we'll retreat them back just a little bit. Kind of want to get them in slightly better cover, I think. Or at least just kind of pull them back so they're a little bit more protected. So we'll hang out like this. Tapples, on the other hand, let's see. I think we'll just kind of park Tapples right here. This stuff is obscuring him, so... Okay, yeah, we're in good shape. Then our turret tanking some damage for us, which is great. Oh yeah, big damage there. That's fantastic. We should get the kill, no problem at all. What we'll do with our Engineer is we will move up and repair our bike, since we are able to. And then, now it'd be nice to get a kill on at least one of them, so let's try that.
Enemy neutralized.
Perfect. And then we can advance here. Do a nice stagger shot. Very good. And then Tapples, I want to keep kind of handy in case we need to heal somebody. So, we'll do that. Okay, we took some fire damage, but that's fine. We can handle it. Fortunately, I don't know if we're going to be able to get a healing charge off on our bike here. Let me see. There we go. Yeah, okay, we can. So we'll do that. Excellent. And then we will move our Engineers over and blast with our shotgun. Very nice. And then we can get the kill here with our bike, hopefully.
Our forces are victorious.
Perfect. Fantastic. And we got a level up there for Tapples, which is great. Oh, nice. Okay, production resources. So we can either do combat simulation center, which is 300 production, or a specialist training center, which is 150. I think just because this one is worth more production, it might be worth doing. But this really only benefits me if I have units kind of garrisoned in my city, whereas this allows me to produce the engineer and the pug. You know what? I think I'll do this just because it's more expensive, to be honest. Even though it's maybe less useful for me, per se. Alright. We do have an ops ready to prime.
Available for priming.
Okay, so that's just telling me I can do deploy monitor if I want to. I'm not interested at the moment. So, let's see now. Now, you know, again, it might actually be worth maybe sending one of these units down to try to join in with this stack eventually, since they're now understaffed. But you know what? Maybe what we do is we send the gunship down there, since it can kind of fly. It could get down there a little easier. Yeah, I kind of like that idea, so we'll do that. The gunship can go join that stack. Meanwhile, one unit's going to have to kind of do something else. So our owl, I think we could send off here even as a scout. So send the owl over here to see if the owl can locate Ilya 5. And then this group can merge there, and we can start sending this unit up to see if we can get a hold of the unidentified forces there, because we need to kill them off to find out the intel that we're after. Now this stack, not worth risking a battle here, I don't think, so we will ignore that. Yeah, in the meantime, we're going to just keep on moving right over here, as I said. So we'll do that. Perfect. Now Jack and his crew. Okay, we will do this to get the 20% damage bonus, I think. So let's grab that. Very good. And now we can go and see what's in this Molten Earth arsenal. Do you want to enter this claim structure? The sector has already been claimed. Capturing it causes other commanders to gain a casus belli against you, making it easier for them to declare war on you. The following commanders and factions have claimed this sector. Maybe I don't want to do this just yet. Hang on. So I think this was given to me by Michael himself. So let's see. I think this quest was given to me by him. Yeah, so I guess I don't need to necessarily clear it. I need to annex it. Yeah, I'm not actually sure how best to proceed here, because if I do this, I risk disrupting my relationship with Michael Valentine, and I want to be friends with him. I want to have an alliance with him if possible. So, you know what? I think I'm going to risk it. I don't think this is going to anger him too much. I think it'll be fine. These are just marauders anyway, so I don't see why he would be too upset. Ooh, and look at this. Their power level is quite high due to probably these mods that they have, so I'm going to have to be very careful. This will be a tough battle, but let's try it. Alright. So we're going to have to be very cautious. Alright, so they are coming to us, so we could make use of cover and Overwatch here, I think, is going to be the game plan initially, just because they are advancing on us aggressively. And Jack. Oh, and I forgot to... I really don't like Jack's shotgun. I was going to switch it out, but I forgot to. Just haven't found it to be as good as I was hoping it was going to be. Where can I put these guys? I want them in cover, but I don't want to kind of send them in too far. You know what? Maybe I'll go like this. They're only partially in cover, and kind of only from the side, but I think they'll be able to at least tank the damage, hopefully. And then, you know what, I put my guard right up front like this. These guys as well can kind of do the same. We'll end our turn. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, I shouldn't have grouped up the way I did. That was a mistake. Yikes.
Operations ready.
Thankfully I can heal, but boy, they took some damage there. That's not ideal. Okay, we got to get off the burning ground. This is going to be where I'm going to want to use my quantum pulse, I think, to split myself into a copy. What is this? Oh, Pyrex explosive gas. After one turn, this cloud explodes. Okay, we got to get out of there. We don't want to be in that. And yeah, you can see that this trooper took a lot of damage. So we're going to retreat back. Drop a heal here. And then not really in range to do much of anything. So we will hold up. I think what we'll do now is this guy, we are going to advance here and then clone ourselves like that. Start attacking. Meanwhile, this unit can do defense mode there. Now Jack, on the other hand, we got to get him out of the gas because if it explodes, he's going to be in trouble. So let's see. We could buff our units. Let's maybe do that. Oh, and of course that's a full action, so we can't do that. All right, that's fine. We'll leave Jack where he is. In this group, we got to get them out of the burning at least. So we'll hang back like this. There we go. Now our guard is in great shape, so our guard could perhaps advance inwards here. Maybe like this. And then we will hang out. Now this trooper here is on burning ground as well, so we got to step out of there. And then let's try for some damage. A little bit. End our turn. Yeah, and there's those explosions.
Unit down.
Okay, so our copy just died. Ooh. I think our void... Yeah, I think our Echo Walkers here are not long for the world. And this trooper's in rough shape as well. We're going to have to pull back and heal. Thankfully, we've got this trooper now. Yeah, this is a tough battle for me here. We'll move up, and then let's blast.
Enemy down.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it killed off my unit. I should have attacked first. Kind of forgot about that backlash. Alright, let's see. This unit could move in and get the kill here.
Enemy killed.
A little bit of backlash, but we survived it, no problem. And then these guys are still not feeling great. So that's, yeah, and we don't really have any cover now. This isn't good. Let's try for some damage. Okay, we missed. These guys can at least get in some cover here. Oh, and of course I moved them too far and they can't go in defense. Whoops. Yeah, this battle's a bit of a disaster for me, that's for sure. Just got to make it through alive, though. That's the big thing here. We're gonna have to get Jack kind of up in the fighting here, I think, just because he's... Oh, and I could have used this. I forgot. All right. Maybe we can use one of our upgrades here. Let's see. Combat assist. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, it's only... Okay, you can only throw it on one unit. Okay, I didn't realize that. Maybe we want the Nanite support station. So this will heal any units that are near it, basically, any of my friendly units. And it provides blurred to all adjacent units. You know what? We'll put it right here. Oh, and of course it's burning. That was a bit of a... Okay. Ouch. taking some big damage there. Thankfully, we healed a little bit. This trooper here needs to advance and then do some blasting. Okay, very good. That's gonna die here, hopefully. Need to get out of this cloud here, that's for sure. So we'll go up here. And then we can get the finish, hopefully.
Enemy
Nice, okay. Now we got to get in there and start doing some melee damage, I think. What does this do? So, shield charge. Knocking back, taking its place, can only target light units. Oh, it puts us in a defense mode. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and then... Oh, this unit's in big trouble. We can do a heal at least. And then run out of the fumes. Now, Jack... We have to be careful with Jack. We don't want to get him killed or anything, but... Put him here and then do this. Not that that's going to make a big difference for us, but it might help a little.
Unit lost.
Yuck.
Unit destroyed.
Oh, now Jack's in big trouble, so we definitely can't lose him. So we will retreat back with Jack here. And we will do a heal. Defense. Let's see if we advance slightly, we can improve our odds a little. Okay, and then we can get the finish here. Now hang on, if we use this, we'll still have 1 point left, so I think we could heal and then still get the kill.
Enemy killed.
Nice, okay. Ouch. Okay, now we gotta go in and attack here. I don't know if we can win this one, honestly. Let's see if we go like this. Can we hit him with a grenade? We can. There, that was pretty good. Jack, we just need to get out of this smoke bomb area. Can we use... Oh, we don't have any more usable operations. That's no good. So yeah, we just got to get out of there. Okay, we'll end it there.
Unit killed in action.
Okay, thankfully, we did lose a unit, but we now have... Oh, we have a chance here. The problem is we can't kill this unit and still go and lock down these guys. Because ideally, I'd like to kill them. I don't think with Jack we can get close enough to actually do anything in order to inhibit... this is unfortunate because, again, what I need to do here is kill this unit, this trooper, this turn, and then allow my my guard to get in there and tie up this unit in melee. But I'm concerned because I don't think I can get Jack close enough to use his shotgun effectively, and that's also going to put him in a bad position in terms of, like, he'll be exposed to more damage. Now, hang on. If I were to go here... yeah, see, I'm still not in range. I can't do anything. Yeah, and I can only do a little bit of damage there, which isn't really going to be helpful. If I go there, I'm burning, which isn't good for me. And of course, if Jack gets killed here, I'm going to be big trouble. So you know what? We're gonna keep Jack back, even though I know this is probably just going to get my guard killed. We're going to have to do this.
Enemy destroyed.
Oh, that pains me because I know that basically just means Jack, or these units are going to be in trouble now. So we'll try and get Jack kind of somewhere where he's at least still kind of in the fight. Yeah, and there we
Down.
go. And that's exactly what I was afraid of. So yeah, now we're just going to have to run away with Jack. So we don't have enough health to win the battle, so... Yeah, we're going to have to run, I think, because no matter what, we're not going to be able to do enough, so let's retreat.
Retreat successful.
Boy, that was a devastating fight. Unfortunately, I really kind of screwed the pooch there. Lost most of my units, but... you know, again, I think that shows that I need to keep my units modded and keep upgrading them, because really I was kind of outclassed by units that I don't think actually really were that much better than me. I also didn't maybe make the best tactical decisions. I think I should have paid more attention to that environmental effect that was going on there. I didn't really even look at that. There was all these explosions going on. Psi Shrine. Okay, so this is something I could enter, but again, based on my last... Ooh, yeah, I'm not doing that. No way. Not after my last experience. Okay, so our scout here, we can go and grab the research ship. We'll take that. Yeah, we need to step our game up here. I'm feeling like I'm underpowered, given kind of what I'm up against now. So this little scout can keep heading over this direction. We got to set our production, so at this point, we just need more units, really. Yeah, so what we'll do here is we will produce some... maybe we can, you know what, maybe we can modify even our trooper here. So we've currently gone with the nanite injectors, but let's see if we were to also include the armor and the combat sensors. It's going to cost us 15, but we can save the template. Checkmate, sure. Then we can close this, and now can we produce that upgraded unit here? We've got some extra production ready to go, so let's do our checkmate trooper. Although mechanical units gain +2 damage resistance, this would actually be good for we could make these bikes. I almost forgot about that. But let's produce... Oh, I guess he just comes out right away because he was ready to go. So that's good for us. So we probably need to get this unit over to where Jack is ASAP. It's going to take him a while to get there. The good thing is Jack can at least group up with this stack of units, although we need to mod these guys. They are not currently, and we don't have any Cosmite. We'll have to wait. So this is a situation where, yeah, I need to...
Production ready.
I need to improve my Cosmite supply here. Yeah, boy, this is kind of ugly. We will hold off because we need to get more Cosmite. So in the meantime here, let's just maybe produce... You know what? Let's do the Specialist Training Center. There we go. And then we will end our turn there. Let's see if Michael is mad at us. Oh, nice. Okay, we've got ourselves another quest for the Paragon. So we will accept that. Oh, and it's near Jack, so that's actually good. Once we get this colony closer, we can grab these units, have Jack lead them, and hopefully we can regroup. Now, here's a thing I want to do, too. I got to get rid of this stupid shotgun. Well, I shouldn't say it's stupid. I just really am not a big fan. Instead, we'll equip this weapon. Let's try this out. This is a secretor. Oh, maybe this is I wonder if this is a shotgun as well. Let's see. I think it might be, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Oh, well, let's give it a shot. Otherwise, we can go back to the laser rifle. And I need to mod Jack as well once I have a little bit more Cosmite going. Oops. Yeah, we'll try out the secretor. Again, I think it's actually a shotgun as well, now that I look at it. And I shouldn't say shotguns are bad. It's just, I like having more range with Jack, at least based on my experience so far. Paragon Faction Demand. Okay, so they want money. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. Okay. Now in the meantime, Jack just needs to heal, really. He's in rough shape. Now we could probably clear this out now that we've almost killed all the units. We just need to kind of get stronger there and heal. If we can bring a few more units in, I think we'd be fine. So, okay, here's what we'll do. Let's send our scout over here. I don't recognize you. You don't seem to be like the other squad leaders. Please tell me you're my brave, strong rescuer. The other Vanguard have lost their minds. I can help her or destroy her. Well, let's see if... I mean, I want to help her, so let's see what that does. Don't worry. I will bring you safely to our core colony. Once you are there, the other Vanguard leaders will have to stop fighting over something out of their reach. Thank you. Finally, an officer with some common sense and manners, and a handsome one, too.
Objective completed.
Okay, I'll take that reward. So we just need to lead her to our operations center. Very nice, okay. We can start heading that way now. All right, now this group, we were heading up this way to take on the group of units here that are pursuing this particular syndicate agent. And then this guy needs to keep on moving to join up with Jack and the other stack. Meanwhile, our Lie Boy here needs to go down and join this army. Oh, and look at this. There's a Paragon group kind of walking around. I'm not too concerned about them, as I know the Paragon are my friends, so I'm not worried. This little scout here... Ooh, and look at this. Cena has some units there. We're going to have to watch out for that. What is this? This objective is... That's implant snatchers. Okay, so maybe what we'll do is we'll actually head up here with our scout. Maybe we can get eyes on them. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we've got a tier 2. So we've got an engineer, purifier, a bike, trooper, and plasmoid. Okay, so at least I know what we're up against. And then I think our scout can just kind of hang out. Jack, we're going to leave where he is, because after that disastrous battle, which, again, that was largely due to my own poor decision-making and I think inability, or the fact that I didn't keep up with my upgrading, with my mods and everything. We should also probably create a modded version of the assault bike, which, as a machine, will get some benefit being built here in my city. Could also do the Pug, which is also a machine, I'm pretty sure, so that would probably be good. But for now, we're okay. So maybe what we'll do is we are trying to save up a bit of Cosmite here. We can do this production sectors upgrade, which really doesn't affect anything, but we could build it just in case in the future it is meaningful. And we'll end our turn there. Okay. Yeah, okay, so now our ally has declared war on Cena, so it looks like that's more or less what we're going to have to do. But again, I do still want to find out what this other option is. Do we want to try this heavy weapons factory? Probably not. This guy, again, keep on moving over to Jack. We do also, as I said, have this stack. You can move over there. Let's check our diplomacy real quick. Are we able to... Yeah, we can propose an alliance. Let's do it. Nice. A new treaty was formed. All right, fantastic. So we've now made an alliance with Michael as well. So we will close... If there was any more proof required that a Vanguard officer can set aside his personal feelings for his duty and the greater good, I think both Michael Valentine and myself have given such proof today. We are never going to be friends, but we serve the same flag and principles And in the end, in a crisis like this, that is all that matters. Now that we have brought the Vanguard conflict to an end, I don't see any further reasons to prolong our stay on Leave-6. I could give my troops a day off before we depart and let them celebrate in the Elysium Parks for old time's sake, but after what transpired here, none of them are interested. Oh, fantastic. I didn't even have to deal with Cena. Okay. Well, that was easy, actually. I guess I wrapped things up without needing to basically finish off that that part of the quest line there. So that's kind of unfortunate. I was interested to find out what that piece of information was going to be. But you know what? After that disastrous battle where I got my butt kicked because I really didn't make the best decisions, I'm happy to walk away with the victory on this one, even if it maybe wasn't the most well-deserved. So as I said here, we are victorious. Now let's see. I'm going to save it because I want to make sure I save my progress. Oh yeah, here we can take a look. So obviously we were not doing very well compared to my my teammates here, but you can see our score wasn't too bad. I think I got outpaced by them fairly heavily though. So total capability. Let's look at total score. Wow, I was actually at the top. That's interesting. Okay. Total might. Kind of fluctuated, but I was at least in the hunt with everybody, which is kind of cool. You can see here she survived. She wasn't killed or anything. And again, maybe I should have tried to kill her, but total unity. We were way up at the top, and I think that's because maybe we were making alliances. I think that's what unity measures, but I'm not 100% sure. Total development. Yeah, this is where we really didn't do quite so well. We were actually at the very bottom, as you can see here. So, again, we need to work on that. But overall, I mean, this was mostly a learning experience for me, and I made some horrendous mistakes, but I think I'm starting to get the hang of things, so we can continue the campaign from here. Now, can we save at this point? No, we can't. Okay. So let's continue the campaign.
Although the crisis on Leave-6 has come to an end, the fate of the Star Union remains uncertain. Why have no other Imperial ships arrived since the Void Storms began to subside? Also, why could Cena act so ruthlessly, blatantly disregarding civil rule? I fear the chaos and destruction we encountered here is only the beginning. To rise like a phoenix from the ashes. This is how the Prometheans used to embellish their mass murdering and destruction. I always despised them for their methods, but in difficult times like these, their technology can be useful. Even if the Syndicate aren't part of a greater Outlander invasion force, I must prepare for the next time we meet. They wish to play with fire, they shall have it.
Okay, fantastic. So at this point, we can pick our next mission, it looks like, and we've got Soranus Alpha. And as you can see here, the difficulty is now scaling up. We're at 3 stars, and this is, I guess, the next mission in sort of the Vanguard process here. And as you can see, it looks like we're going to have the tech choice being Promethean instead of Voidtech. So as you saw in that little intro, we're going to be utilizing the Promethean weapons tech, albeit somewhat begrudgingly, it sounds like. So now, let's see. We can save right here, and then next time around, we can start off the mission Soranus Alpha. So let's save it here. So we can call this one Remnants of the Star Union campaign. Call it Vanguard, since that's what we've been playing so far. That'll probably change as we eventually get to the other factions, but we'll just call this save after, or let's call it Mission 1 complete. There we go. So we'll save it here, and this is where we'll pick up next time. So as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.